for your classroom. So it wasn't as specific or as narrow as I would like to my own idea. The interview pool was small, but very, very informative. The teachers were very forward in giving me as much information as I could handle. And again, the survey pool was from one classroom. If I were to do this again, I would probably try to get, instead of the cooperation of an actual school, I would get the cooperation of Science Camp, where I could possibly deal with a number of schools from a number of areas in the Bay Area and get a much larger sample size and a much different sampling, because it would be people from different schools and different socioeconomic backgrounds. So that would be one thing I would like to, if in the future, if I were to continue down this, to do that. There are problems and limitations also outside of the research that I'd like to address. These pertain to the classroom. In other words, can an educator implement these ideas? Can they take them to science camp? Can they take them to the museum? Can they take them to the aquarium? But these limitations have nothing to do with what I'm doing. It has to do with what we, I think, all of us, both students here, parents, educators, recognize in our public school system today. The biggest problem we have is financing. We see it over and over and over again. When I interviewed the teachers, the two things that came up the most were, how do we pay for it, and how do we logistically get there? Just the cost of getting a bus to take students to the San Jose Tech Museum is exorbitant and almost prohibitive. So we have to kind of weigh, a way to figure that out financially. Also the time needed and the break in a routine. Some of the research has indicated that teachers are reluctant to do this because they feel they are giving up control. In their classroom, they have a very set sense of their culture and their ideas, and to take them out of the classroom, they feel sometimes can allow the students to also feel that they're outside of that control. On a personal basis, I think that's somewhat of a cop-out. I think you do find a way to make it happen if you can. So in conclusion, the effects of extracurricular science activities in 5th grade classroom learning are absolutely positive, profound, and long-lasting. By allowing our students to experience their education in a setting that allows them to grow cognitively, physically, and socially, gives them the opportunity to become not only better students, but better citizens. When we disallow it, when we look for reasons not to do it, we're doing them a tremendous disservice. I would recommend that educators today, and myself as I move forward into my career, you find a way to make it happen. I'll use a quick sports analogy because I know people love sports analogies. Mountain biking. When you're mountain biking, you're tearing down a mountain. You're not looking at everything that's in your way. You're looking at how to get down the mountain. And very often our conversations focus on the rock instead of the path around the rock. And as a teacher, you're the front wheel. Your classroom is that bike. Wherever you put that front wheel, that's where the classroom's going to go. So we can sit here and talk all day about the reasons we cannot do something. Or we can stop, take a breath, look ahead, and find the route that gets us to where we want to be. And that would be the challenge not only to myself, but every educator out there. We're going to run into obstacles. We're going to be stressed. There are going to be days where there's no way I can do this. Find a way. Put your front wheel on that path that's clear. Just pedal like hell. Thank you very much.